What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another new podcast. We're going to jump right into it today. We're going to be talking about the strong, independent woman that don't need a man. Do they need us? Well, we're going to find out together. But before we do that, take a second to subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you know every time I release new content. And one more thing, show a little love to the like button. Let's get right into it.
A woman, the minute a woman makes a man feel like she don't need him for anything, is the minute he don't want to fuck with.
You know, I had this in my last situation where it was like, oh, you don't act like you need me. Here's the thing I said to him, and this is what I think is powerful. He didn't have much common sense, so he couldn't grab this, but maybe you can.
Now look, you can already see what kind of time she's on. Aggressive, demeaning, masculine. But hey, that's how we breed them in New York. We raise them to be strong men.
It is better for a woman to want you than to need you. Because if I need you, it's not me really seeing you. Hold on a second.
That's not how we feel.
Hold on a second. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you from a woman.
It does matter.
I'm telling you.
You cannot dismiss my feelings.
Listen.
You can't do it.
In respect to your feelings,
could you put your fingers down?
As a woman who has a vagina, Yee is going to relate to this too, because she also has a vagina. Big? Well, you know.
Look, you see how she brought Yee in for backup? So now, even if Yee was to disagree, she got to go along with it because she can't break the sister code right now.
Listen, it's Noah's Ark. I take two of anything at this point in time. I'm in my 40s. So now, as a woman, I'm telling you, a man wants to be needed by a woman because he feels like she need me and he feels like he's her lifeline. But I'm telling you, when I need a nigga, that's out of desperation. When I want a nigga, that means I'm putting in the work to be here. The fear for men is when a woman needs you.
Everybody is listed. These are her thoughts.
Hold on. Okay, that's fine with the disclaimer. But a lot of people shaking their heads right now. Yes.
A lot of people not.
A lot of people not. A lot of bum niggas not. Hold on. Wait. Let me finish my point. I need clarity here.
Did you hear what you just said?
I need clarity here.
You said bum niggas.
A lot of clarity here.
You said bum niggas.
I did say it.
Now, if we say whack bitches, then it's like, oh, I'm fucked up.
I'm sure whack bitches listen to you all the time. But what I'm telling you is this.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you this. And there's a lot of spectacular bitches. I'm here. He's here. What I'm telling you is, what men don't understand subconsciously, what they fear when a woman says they want them versus they need. Because if I want you, that means you have to continue to work for me to want you.
And you know what that means? That you're never gonna be satisfied. If you ask me to go out and get a job, and I go out and get a job making 6 figures, you're gonna say, hey, why aren't you the manager yet? When I become the manager, you're gonna say, hey, why aren't you in upper management yet? And when I get to upper management, you're going to say, hey, why aren't you an executive? And when I become an executive, you're going to say, hey, why don't you own the company? And when I own the company, you're going to say, why aren't you selling the company for billions? And when I do sell a company for billions of dollars and I'm sitting at home with your miserable self, you're going to sit here and say, you're not the man I used to know. I want a divorce. And this is why a man wants to appeal to your needs as opposed to your wants, because your wants oftentimes just crave more and more and more, and it's hard to satisfy that, as opposed to your needs, the vital aspects of your life, the things that fortify and sustain you. That's where a man is trying to prove himself to you, because he's trying to be a permanent part of your life. And oftentimes wants are just luxuries, options, things that we can go without on a whim and not miss. But a need, if you go without a need, you're really going to feel that. So if he can fulfill that part of your life, well, he feels as if he's doing his part as a man, and he's really investing and taking care of the woman in his life.
Let me say something. When I was down financially, I never called any man that I was dating. You know who I called? I called Shay. She would give me $5 for gas. Or I called Allison. Allison couldn't give me no money, but Allison at least gave me some of her food so that I could have something to eat for lunch. When I have trouble with stuff around the house or my car or things of that nature, I never called a man that I was dating. Why? Because they wouldn't come through. Or if they did come through, there was some BS that came with it. You know, I called my dad, or I figured it out on my own. When I have my emotional moments, I'm feeling some kind of way, I'm confused, I'm hurt, I need some guidance, I need somebody to help calm me down. You know who I call? My best friend, Ebony, or I call my mom.
And this is why it sounds ridiculous to us as men when someone says, oh, it's better for you to want us as opposed to need us. Because all the things that she listed off are the things that she needs a man to do. And to be more specific, she needs a husband to do. Oh, you don't have any money? Your husband that you need is going to be able to provide that for you. The trash is overflowing. The husband that you need is going to be the one to take it out. If something is broke around the house, your husband is going to be the one that you need to fix it or call someone to fix it. But if you're a strong, independent woman that doesn't need a man, well, you have to do it on your own. You asked for this, so you have to take the responsibility of that. And yes, it is a responsibility to take care of these things. So what do you want? Do you want a man or do you need a man?
Trying to change my tire without a man inserting himself. Let's see how long it takes. I've never been able to change a tire without at least 3 men taking over to do the job for me.
So the premise here is, hey, I'm going to turn my camera on and see if men come by and help me. That'll expose them.
I'm always grateful, but I should be able to
And
do
she
this
said it
on my
herself.
own.
Men come by and just help her out when she's in what? Need. Yeah, you're definitely in need. That's definitely not the right way to change a tire. Absolutely, that's not supposed to be happening right now.
Let the jack down some. Tire keeps spinning because you got a jack up.
The same man you don't want to help. Look, he came by and gave you some great advice. Wow. Now, let me just say this real quick. She needs to get herself a 4-way tire iron so that she can apply a little bit more pressure as she's turning, and she needs to invest in some PB blaster. If you don't have these 2 things in your car, put them in there. It will help you in a very tight situation, literally and figuratively. Oh, here comes the second guy. Look, ignores him and hopes he goes away. You just drop your tire on the wheel.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
I got it.
No, you don't have it. Bruh. That's not how you put lug nuts on. Star pattern. When you put your lug nuts back on and you take them off and put them on in a star pattern. Oh my God. Yeah. I hope that doesn't fly off. Okay, so we see here that single, independent, don't need a man crap does not work in reality because she needed a man to help her out. If that first man didn't come and offer her some help, she would literally and figuratively still be spinning her wheels. She did almost everything wrong when it comes to properly changing a tire. Instead of putting her camera on to expose men helping her in a time of need, she should have used that same phone to go on Google to look up how to properly change a tire. I'm glad I didn't finish this video yet because we have an update on what happened to old girl that wanted her trash taken out when a man came by and just happened to see that it was full. Check this out.
So I realized I was in the wrong pond. I didn't realize that until recently. So when I said I just realized that I'm a romantic, it's because I didn't know I was a romantic. I kept attracting the big, stern, military man, attorney, didn't show a lot of emotion or tenderness. And I kept, bumping heads. That type of man needs a certain type of woman. And I'm not a bad bitch. I can look the part. Y'all see me clean up. But I didn't realize, I'm not supposed to be in this pond until my last relationship. Even though we did not work long term, this gentleman showed me a tender side that I didn't know I needed or wanted. He wasn't sensitive now. He's not gonna read me no poetry or sing to me. But those little mindful moments that I spoke of, I like this. This makes my heart jump. This feels good. Versus the busy, 5-star restaurant. Busy, we'll take a weekend trip somewhere. But until then, I'm too busy for you. Those guys I can appreciate, those guys I'm attracted to, but as far as where my heart was and where I know I needed to be, it didn't connect, and I didn't know why.
Surprise, surprise. She chose the wrong men. Something that we say all the time in these kind of spaces, because 90% of men are invisible to most women. And we keep saying, hey, all the good guys that you pass up to be with that top 10% of men, don't look back at us and call us trash. Say that your choices are trash. You think that an attorney is going to come to your house and take your trash out? Are you kidding me? You think that this military sturdy man wants to compete with you, wants to compete with a strong, independent woman? No. So he's not going to really take you serious. And the best parts of him, he's going to hold for himself. He's going to hold for the woman that can get on his program. And that's not you, unfortunately. And it's so sad that you see women go through their 20s and their 30s and they come to their 40s when they have less ability to attract a man and finally figure out, oh, crap. This is what I need. And if I got what I need, I would be happy. I would be in a relationship, a marriage. Maybe I'd have a family and I would have my needs met and be satisfied. But no, go chase after what you want. Go ahead. See how that works out for you. But that's going to be it. So subscribe to the channel, like the video. And if you have anything to say, please leave it in the comments below. And until another time, I'll see you guys later.